Hello Doctor Who fans and welcome to another video. And as you can see, I've been looking forward to this one actually quite a bit. This is a Big Finish Eaglemoss set. Now, as you know, Big Finish do audios. They've been doing audios for pretty much the last 20 years. They're not necessarily part of mainstream Doctor Who, but you can include them if you like. They've done audios from all the way from the Tom Baker era. They've actually just released one based on the John Pertwee era as of like last week. Tennant's done a few Big Finish as well. Matt Smith's done a few audios. So there's quite a variety. And so but surprisingly, of all the characters, they've actually never released Big Finish figures or sets till obviously last year. I'm sure you remember at B&M, there was a mad rush for the new B&M figure sets that contained a Doctor and a Dalek. Now Eaglemoss joined that list, and now they've done their own set. As you can see here, it's not just repainted Daleks. It's pretty much one of the most well-known and probably most wanted figures that they've always wanted to do. The 8th Doctor Big Finish set, but with the Dalek Time Controller. Now, some of you have probably seen that there are a few variants of the Dalek Time Controller, and you've probably seen there's also a blue version. Though it's still a good design, I'm still happy that we've actually finally got one, because I'm sure a lot of us thought we'd never actually get any of these kind of figures. So, I appreciate that we've actually finally got Big Finish figures. And I'm glad that Big Finish are actually on board with this as well. Probably nice income as well for them. So I'll decide to start with the analysis of the Dalek Time Controller. And as you can see, the detail is obviously amazing. I must admit, I'm slightly disappointed that there's a bit of a gold paint overlap on some bits. Though I'm prepared to give that a miss, as I always say. Though I'm so happy that we've actually finally got a Dalek Time Controller. And I do love the detail. I like how they've got the intricate gold bands. And you can tell there's a lot of effort's been put in, because obviously it's a new mould entirely. And so they had to sculpt it from scratch. And I'm glad that they decided not to just edit a standard classic Dalek and put some gold bands on the side. They've actually made the effort to actually make the Dalek entirely new. I love how they've done the Dalek detail on the side as well. I like how they've done a slightly darker purple to point out the globes. I've seen these globes actually done as a black as well, though I'm not fussy. As you can see from the back, it crosses over again. Slight bit of paint overlap, but again, the detail is still wonderful around the band as well. And you can see no overlapping. The dark paint on the globes, no overlapping there as well. So overall, it's probably one of the most nicest and amazing Daleks we've probably actually had from the Eaglemoss range. To have a purple Time Controller Dalek is just something certainly unique, and I never thought would actually ever see. And I love how they've also done the back of the eye blue as well. Actually, no paint overlap there. So overall, it's probably taken off probably a bit of overlap. It's probably certainly a 9 out of 10 Dalek. I'm not sure this is still available, because obviously they tend to make the first batch in probably smaller numbers. But overall, if it's still available, I would certainly recommend it. It's one of the nicest Daleks. And, especially after all these years, it's been quite a few audio adventures. As you can see on the back of the box, it does actually tell you about it. Obviously, this specific time controller was from Patient Zero, which was appeared in 2009. We probably all know that actually all Daleks are actually voiced by Nicholas Briggs in the Big Finish audios, who does the voices in the actual series as well. So basically, Nicholas Briggs does everything to do with the Daleks nowadays. I love how they got the bit of information about it. Even the box is nice, and it also comes with a small magazine as well, as all standard Eaglemoss figurines do. And I like, the overall design, especially a different version of the 8th Doctor as well. So next, as you can see, we had the 8th Doctor. I'm not sure if it's about me, but I'm still not sure about the hair. It's accurate to the photo. Maybe I just think it's a bit of a strange hairdo, but personally that's just me. I love the intricateness, as you can see on the chest. The detail is very nice with all the buttons well painted individually, especially we've got white and then we've got black as well. The waistcoat has been done quite to detail. As you can see, give it a twist around as well. It's quite a smooth back as well. No creases. That can be a good thing and a bad thing as well. Those I like how they've actually included sonic screwdrivers as well. So it's an added an added bonus to have a Doctor with the sonic screwdriver. Though overall, it's still a very nice detailed figure. I like how they've it's all been separated quite nice. They've actually really paid attention to the detail, especially on an audio drama. There's only so many images available because it's an audio, so there's no kind of screen usage. But overall, it's certainly a nice figure to have. At least it's a slightly different version of the Paul McGann Doctor, probably a younger version actually, seen to the TV movie, judging by the images. And on last is the Lucie Miller. Now, it's quite interesting because this is the first companion of the Big Finish series ever to be produced, ever. And I love the top as well, how they've done all the red with the black and the white. There's no overlapping colours at all. I like how they've done a little tear in the jeans as well, the shorts. You know, the jacket, just surprisingly, the jacket is an amazing detail. To get the paint apps to be in that angle is actually quite amazing. So for a first Big Finish companion, I think they're quite surpassed themselves. I'm glad that we've actually finally got a Big Finish set with a companion. So if you follow Big Finish, but not necessarily the Doctor Who range, then this is a perfect set for you. So yeah, I'll certainly recommend this set. Overall, it is an amazing set and I'll certainly recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed this video and join me next time.